Hi, welcome back to our channel and back to the tutorial for deep learning. Today we are going to see the part number 6, that is we are going to discuss the very important basic terms. These are common for both machine learning and deep learning also. That is cross validation and hyperparameter tuning. At last the discussion going to end with batch normalization. So first of all we have to get idea about cross validation. Cross-validation is one of the familiar technique for evaluating a machine learning model or deep learning model, and definitely it will help you to testing the performance of the model. And here the thing is, we can easily understand the cross-validation because it always helpful to compare and select an appropriate model for predicting the problem and so on. So there will be a procedure is there, and there will be steps involved in the cross validation. That is, you can say one is called divide the data into two parts. One is called one is for training and another for the testing or validation also. And second step is train the model on the training set. And step number 3, validate the model on the tested set also. So step number 1, divide the data set into two parts. One is called a training set, another one called either validation or testing. Step number 2, train the model on the training data set. And the third one, validate the model on the tested set. And at last, repeat the steps, both steps for get the accuracy here. Next one, the hyperparameter tuning. So there will be a lot of things begin the hyperparameter tuning. Here is generally it's a process of finding the optimal values for the hyperparameters in neural network. And moreover, these will affect the model's performance and are set before training. Remember, and this hyperparameter can help you to improve the neural network accuracy and efficiency, and very essential for getting good results. So when you go design a model and training and testing, we need support of hyperparameter tuning here. And there be an example is there, we can say about learning rate. If you take about learning rate, if a model, because it will helpful to say how fast the model learn. That is the one. And we have to know what is exactly what it can do. So the moreover, the ultimate mode of hyperparameter is find the set of hyperparameters that helpful to give the best performance on a validation set. And this tuning uses the algorithm and tools and searches for the values of the approach, batch size, learning rate, and etc. For everything for find the best value combinations. Next one is the batch normal form. So the basic idea behind batch normalization is called normalization, and here it's one of the another network layer that get inserted between a hidden layer and the next hidden layer. Remember, so here it's concept things like future, mean, and standard deviation feature, normalize, scale and shift features and etc. Moving average, and here the job of the batch normalization is what means take the output from the first hidden layer, the normalize them before passing them on as the input of the next hidden layer here, as in the diagram. And where you can apply. Suppose you want to classify the category of animal, it may be a dog or cat, anything, where there you can approach the batch normalization procedure technique also. If you go there, there'll be you can use the git search method and so on. And here the major thing, beginning thing is it follow the steps like the calculate the mean and standard deviation of the activations, and subtract the mean from each activation and divide each activation by the standard deviation, and optionally scale the shift the activations using learnable parameters here. So once go for the batch normalization, we can here think about the learnable parameters as well as the unlearnable parameters also. So this is about some information about the batch normalization. I hope that today you understand and you have idea about what is cross validation and why we need, and similarly what is hyperparameter tuning and why we need, and batch normalization and what is batch normalization we need, and so on. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.